Hello, everybody, and welcome to Eat, Drink, Dump. Yeah. After almost a month off, I am Dane, and tonight I am drinking. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, we're not gonna do that anymore. I'm Dane.
I'm Carson.
Adam.
I'm Leslie.
Okay, Leslie, thank you for breaking the diversity barrier by being the first woman ever on the podcast.
Anytime, Dane. My name is Leslie, and I'm here to play.
This is what they were fighting for in the 60s.
Yeah. Are you sure that this isn't a couple steps back, though?
This is
the
not
sexist
quite.
shit I say on here. I'm a woman. It's okay. God damn it.
This is not quite the equality they were looking for.
God damn it.
Now we just need to get a black dude on.
Oh god, we have a black guy, like an Asian, and Leslie, and we're set.
We'll get JT on here sometime.
Yeah,
meet one of our criteria.
Yeah, we'll
someday.
fulfill Dr. King's dream right
I have a dream that someone will make a podcast and they'll drink and talk about everything.
Don't take shits.
Okay, so we've had a month off. What have we done in a month besides nothing and jerk our dicks?
Leslie included in that.
There's that sexist thing again. We have to watch like 90% of the shit that we say tonight.
Hashtag all women.
School's out. Well, it's about to start again.
Summer
For you, suckers!
If you're wondering, Goose is home. Fucking Scott is fishing somewhere. God knows where he's at.
Tennessee. Your computer's like blowing a load right now.
So with the fucking USB drive, fuck it, whatever. We spilled fucking tequila and shit on it.
Oh, let's not say
a minute
we,
ago.
Dane. Let's
Okay.
not say we spilled tequila and shit. The hookah incident of 2014.
The great hookah tragedy.
It's like the fucking Hindenburg all over again.
God damn it! I'm sure all the people that are alive from the that survived.
Oh, nobody. You're right. All those zero people.
Did everybody die in that?
It was like fucking 1910 or some shit.
Okay. So they're just all old. I thought you meant like they're all dead because like
of old
they all
age.
died. Okay.
Let alone the polio and fucking whatever else killed them.
Well, I feel like an asshole.
Yeah.
Oh, the humanity of this joke.
Okay.
Yeah, so over the last month, what all have you guys done?
Honestly, I went back home for like 4 days. You went back home for like 4 days.
I know. I was back for a month.
You just got back.
Yeah.
Goose and Scott left. Masturbated a lot. Drank a lot.
I'd like to mention I also masturbated.
Gallons of snooze.
I feel like it's a given.
Yeah.
No, I really.
If you ever want to like just destroy your brain, though, it's just like stop for a minute and it's like, how many of those were presidents and lawyers, doctors?
I'm jerking out all the good genes.
Leslie, when you jerk off, do you also think of this?
I'm dropping the good A's.
No.
Every time you have a period,
I
is it like I'm dropping all the good A's?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I just think of Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Oh my god.
Times. And I'm good.
Man. Okay, I got.
Not
Ooh,
right.
no,
Okay. Shit that just fucking blew my mind. Okay.
in the fan account.
I watched a video the other day, and this was from fucking like the documentary was done like 99. Okay.
Ooh, Y2K.
They took this cat and they just like attached a camera to the cat.
Oh god, was this thing like 20,000 pounds? Like 99?
Well, it's just like a little camera, and it just recorded what the cat did every
like really
day.
shitty like quality.
Yeah, it just recorded what the cat did every day. It was nothing like spectacular.
Yeah.
Nothing really like that. It was just kind of whatever.
Okay.
At the end of the study, they went back through and started showing the cat images and things, and attached like shit to his brain.
Oh shit.
And were able to like see his fucking memory. Like look at the cat's memory.
Like where the memory was?
Like basically they had it attached to a TV, okay? And like the cat's sitting there and they've got the shit, attached to the cat. And the owner comes out and is sitting there petting the cat. Immediately once the owner comes out and starts petting the cat, it goes back to a memory that they're able to see because they were able to compare it to because it was a memory, like a recent memory that they had gotten on tape, but then they were also able to compare that to what the cat's memory was.
All right, they had the same brain patterns going on at something they recorded earlier, so that's what they went back to. Is that what you're saying?
Well, they had the camera just seeing what the cat was doing.
Yeah.
Okay, but then when they attached the shit to his brain, they were able to see the memory of the cat, like what the cat remembered that situation as being.
Okay.
Okay, so his owner comes out and starts petting him and shit. Okay. Well, on the TV comes up a memory of the cat, and it's like fucking it's like the guy coming up and bending down petting the cat and stuff, and it was in some center of the brain that was where your happy memories and shit are stored, and so this cat goes back to that. Freakiest fucking part of it is when he looks at the owner's face, he looks up and pans to the owner's face. The owner's face looks like a fucking cat.
So he thinks his
looks like a man cat. It looks like a dude
with
a cat, kind of a cat-ish face.
Is there a video of this?
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta link that for sure.
Yeah, and it's real shit quality because obviously they're looking at a fucking video.
Like
so
Blair
it's
Witch Project.
it's really shitty quality video, but it's fucking weird, dude.
So you said Blair Witch Project. I was thinking that thing in Harry Potter where they're reading his mind. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I think the technology was mastered in '99.
Yeah, well, what freaked me out too is
what was that thing called? I don't remember. Oh, someone's here.
No, my roommate.
Oh.
I was just thinking if I was a cat, my memories would be eating fancy feast.
Yeah.
That would be it. There wouldn't be much.
It's
there.
weird.
I love this
It was weird
Yeah,
that they were able to
Knocking
do it.
things off tables.
Yeah, it was weird that they were
Shit.
able to do it, but then it was also weird that when he looks up, he sees how the video looked. It just looked like a dude's face, but how the memory looked was the dude's face kind of was it looked kind of elongated and stuff, and it looked kind of like a cat, and it was that cat remembered seeing that person as a cat.
That's fucking
He sees you when my cats at home fucking look at me, they see me as a fucking cat, a big hairless weird looking cat.
Oh my god.
But it's kind of cool because we view our pets as our
Yeah.
humans,
Yeah,
as our children or something.
Yeah. I totally treat my cats like
The sausages.
Okay,
That shit.
I think we've kind of come to the conclusion for the last month we haven't done fucking anything.
Yeah, really.
We
I'm
don't-
in school, summer school.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm about to be in that too. I worked a lot
Yeah,
last month.
yeah.
Made money, which is good.
I've got class starts Monday, so
Yeah.
we don't really have
Moving
fucking
Monday.
lives though.
I started watching Sopranos. That's a really good
That's
fucking
a-
show.
Really dope show.
Yeah, it's great.
Let me know what you think of the ending of it.
I know. I've seen the ending, and
Okay.
I kind of when I saw it, I thought it was
I
kind
like
of
it.
cool. I like
I
it
like
too. People go fuck themselves. Anyway, yeah. Not getting Sopranos because I haven't gotten that far into it. Only I watched 5 fucking episodes in one day.
Just never watched Dexter.
I stopped at season 4, which I apparently
Good. That's actually where you need to stop.
Yeah,
Because
after
that show
Training Killer.
was so good for the first 4 seasons, and then it was meh. Season 5 and 6.
Yeah.
Season 7 was actually really good, and then season 8, total dog
Took a
shit. And
shit
the
on
ending
everybody.
will make you hate the entire show.
I've heard of the ending too, so yeah, I'm good. I don't know. It was just too
Oh my god.
Okay, movies that came out this month. Godzilla.
awesome.
Amazing.
I've got you and me can butt heads
We
about this
did
one
butt
now,
heads about
actually,
it.
because
There's a couple things I could
It
probably
was
say
good.
that could have been better.
it was good. I did like it. Could have been. It wasn't what I wanted. It was a good movie.
Yeah.
It was not what I wanted.
That's understandable because they really didn't advertise it. The advertising was kind of out there, so that they didn't really show that much.
Well,
So this is one of those, you know what I mean? You really don't know what to expect.
with me, that's one of those movies that I don't want to see it how it was. I want to see it how I remember it. I remember, there was human parts and stuff in the old Godzilla movies.
Yeah, definitely.
But I don't remember that. I remember the fucking monsters fighting. That's all I remember.
Well, that's because in the old Godzilla movies, if you don't mind me cutting in real quick,
No, cool.
but the old Godzilla movies, it was basically the human element was a bunch of scientists standing around in a lab talking about Godzilla.
Godzilla!
And
And then he comes out.
that's your human element. In that.
Yeah, but it's that's what I wanted. personally, I don't give a shit. If I go see a movie called Godzilla, I don't give a shit if there's one person in that whole fucking movie. Except for maybe people getting squashed. I want to see Godzilla beating ass. Granted, and he only had like 10 minutes of screen time, which...
It was a little more than that. The Cranston.
Bryan Cranston was fucking awesome.
He was incredible.
Could use more Cranston.
Oh, you're talking about Godzilla.
Definitely.
You're talking about Godzilla.
That's
yeah,
good.
Godzilla only had like 10 minutes of screen time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. My theory about it is, when he was on screen, it was effective. You know what I mean?
The problem is like I wanted to see I wanted to see more of that.
There were some times they cut away from the you know what I mean? So I don't know.
Hey, you want to join?
This is Emily, my
Hey,
roommate.
Emily's here.
Emily's joining.
I'm Carson.
Okay, hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I was wondering whose Jeep that was.
Oh, yeah.
My bad. It was the robber.
That's
Emily. Yeah, I don't know. Like the monster part, like the monster parts were cool. Like the bad guy was fucking dope. He was in there a lot, but like Godzilla himself was not in there all that much, and it kind of made me sad.
But the ending was pretty sweet, though.
The ending was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That's just from the pool.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how white girls get burnt.
Dude, look at me. I was in the same fucking spot.
Yes, you were.
Yeah, you tanned. She burnt to hell.
Yeah.
What is this?
I'm albino, and I just
What is this section?
This is called I fucked up, and I was like leaning like at a 60 degree or some kind of weird angle. Like
you guys can't really see it. She's got the most patchy sunburn going on right now.
Yeah, she's trying to make a deformed American flag on her torso. I think
it was strapless.
there's also a lower region that is also burnt,
Oh my
and it's just not pleasant to walk with.
you burnt your vagina.
Yeah, because I was in sunbathing nude.
That's the joke.
Like in Sandy's bed before prom, burnt the fuck in my back. Oh god, it hurt so bad. Pull jeans up.
Yeah, it's
uncomfortable.
I don't know. I just get like intermittent sweats and just hot flashes.
Can I tell about the best sunburn that I ever heard of? It's a story about you though.
Yes, because I know which one you're talking about.
Okay, so this dude here goes on a vacation, right? He's got his girlfriend with him at the time, and she's like, "Oh, can you put sunscreen on my back?" And he goes, "Sure." Puts a whole bunch on his hand, slaps his hand on her back one time, takes it off, just goes, "There, you're done." Next week, she has a whole sunburn of his hand on the back.
On my whole fucking hand.
He just
How did she not feel you?
She was like, I think I was like 15. She was like 14. She wasn't paying. She was stupid as fuck. She wasn't paying attention.
She's gonna be
It's like the long and short of it is stupid teenagers.
Yeah. We were like 14, 15. It was
I love that story.
No, I thought you were going to talk about the time I went to Florida with Joe and Jaina.
No, I figured I'd let you handle that one.
I got a sunburn. I don't know how I got this sunburn. I ended up getting a sunburn, perfect zebra stripes down my back. All fucking week, I had these giant bars. It looked like I had a barcode on my back. I probably was, but I don't remember doing that. And so, like,
that's the only thing I can think of with perfect lines. You sit in a chair.
Well, so like by the end of the week, the last day that we were there, me and Jaina had to just sit in the room because we were both so fucking sunburnt that we couldn't even leave. Like, oh, it was so bad.
The worst one that I ever had personally was I think I was like a freshman in high school, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna try to put sunscreen on, myself. Like, I don't need anyone to put it on my back or whatever. I had a perfect sunburn, like all the finger marks and everything from like the distance that I got it, and nowhere else.
Where were we?
Godzilla, and then sunburns, and then X-Men.
Awesome.
Fucking awesome.
I took Scott to go see it, dude. It's the fucking shit.
Have you seen it yet?
No, I have not.
Have you seen it yet?
No.
Have you seen it yet?
Saw the commercial.
Go fucking see it, because it was so good, man.
I do actually want to see that, but like everything else, like I really had no interest in Godzilla, and I definitely don't want to see the new Spider-Man movie at all.
I
did not like Amazing Spider-Man.
Right. I work at the movie theater, and I walked in on Spider-Man a little bit, and when I saw it, it was at least looked entertaining. Like I didn't throw up when I went to go in there. Like yeah, exactly. I mean, when I saw, the whole Electro like origin kind of thing was kind of stupid, but As far as Andrew Garfield, I think he's doing a good job with it, honestly. I do like Andrew
with what
Garfield.
he's given.
Yeah, exactly. He's a
And
great
Emma
actor.
Stone is just so fucking.
I just didn't
Yeah.
I didn't like the first movie, so I just figured I wouldn't like
Oh,
it.
yeah, I totally
It's not as good
understand
as
that.
the Tobey Maguire ones, man. Let's just keep it at that.
Can't
Like,
replace Maguire.
no, it was so good. 'cause,
Tobes.
Like when I look at like Tobey Maguire and you go, oh, he's nerdy Peter Parker. I get that. Like I can be like, yeah, he's totally nerdy Peter Parker.
But the thing is, like,
If I look at Andrew Garfield,
Yeah.
I cannot in any way think that dude's not getting mad poon in high
No,
school.
he
they just should have
does.
just cast Michael
He dates the
Cera.
popular. Oh my god.
I
Michael
just-
Cera
Dirty
Spider-Man.
motherfucker.
I just feel the thing is like it's almost like two different Spider-Mans. Like the one with Tobey Maguire, right? It's all like hokey and comic booky and everything. Like,
Yeah.
I'll get you, Spider-Man, that kind of thing
Yeah.
going on.
Which I like.
Yeah, I
it's
like
kind of like
that.
the Michael Keaton
Yeah,
Batmans. Man.
I
they're
like
so
that.
good like that.
But then, like, Amazing Spider-Man in seemingly every superhero movie now that isn't from Marvel Studios has to be like all dark and brooding
Dude,
and
I'm
everything.
telling you,
So you have to have
Nolan Batman
Spider-Man.
movies have done this. And that's
Yeah.
the exact same reason.
Yeah, they're the ones
That's
that
why the
started it, and now
Superman
it's
movie
all
came
fine.
out. I didn't like that.
I didn't either, and I was really disappointed because you know how much I fucking like Superman.
Yeah,
And
you were looking forward to that for like 2 years.
Man of Steel threat.
Dude, I was so mad.
Did you like First Class or did you like Days of
I've
Future
never seen First Class.
What the fuck?
Okay, the reason I haven't is because I was big on the X-Men series when I was younger, and then the X-Men Last Stand came out.
Yeah.
That movie made me never want to see an X-Men
Oh, yeah,
movie
yeah. But at
again.
least your faith is
So
redeemed.
then when First Class came out, I was like, fuck that movie. I have no interest in seeing it. And then,
Yeah.
like, I went and saw Days of Future Past because I was like, well, that looks pretty dope. And so I went and saw it. Fucking awesome.
Yeah, well, you know what the thing was? The first guy, Bryan Singer, the guy who made, like, Usual Suspects and shit like that, made the first two. They get the fucking asshole who directed Rush Hour
Oh my
to make
gosh.
the third. And
What a
no wonder
piece
it's a
of
big
shit.
flop.
Like
and
Queen
third.
Latifah.
Yeah.
Queen Latifah. Oh god,
What
that
the
was
fuck
the
are you
worst.
talking about?
It's not Rush Hour.
No!
Oh, that's
Chris
Taxi.
That movie's a whole,
Fucking Taxi.
That's all I thought about when you said Rush Hour.
that movie's a whole other term.
Shitty movies
Oh
that had to do with
my god.
cars.
Okay, you're right.
That was
Rush Hour. Okay.
Oh,
Then-
yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
so they were rushed to do First Class, right? And
Right.
they rushed the script. They got a director. They got Matthew Vaughn, the guy who made Kick-Ass. to
Right.
make it.
Which
It's
is a really
actually
good movie.
like they did a really good job. And probably the reason I like it so much because I love Michael Fassbender. Like I'm pretty gay for that
He
guy.
is fucking amazing.
Dude, he's
as Magneto.
dude. Go see him in like X-Men First Class because he's incredible in that movie. He like hunts old Nazis. For,
That's
like the first
awesome.
part of it, he's just like killing Nazis with Magneto powers. It's great.
Dude, best character in that movie though, fucking Quicksilver.
Quicksilver, what they did a good job with.
Quicksilver was I love that scene where like
There's a really good
he's
scene.
running around,
Yeah,
like
it's a great scene.
where they're
Yeah.
all like getting shot at, and he's
Yeah,
like
it's
running
great.
around.
Yeah, the
and, like,
music. Yeah,
He's just like listening to this really chill music, and like he's going
Cars
through
is
just
your
like
mother.
he's like going through
Oh, Space
doing
Mountain.
like all this like weird stuff.
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff.
great.
And then like at the end, like he sits there and he's like sitting there thinking like, oh shit, I've got something to do. And then he like looks at the bullets like slowly going towards people. And he's like, oh, and then he like runs over and starts like having to hurry up to like make a move because like he totally did everything else but stop what he was trying to stop.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
It was so
it's,
good.
It's a
It
good
was really
movie, man. But what the fuck? Me and Leslie saw Million Ways to Die in the West.
Okay, what did
Okay.
you guys think about that?
It had its moments. where
Better than people.
yeah.
Better than the critics are saying.
It was more entertaining than I thought it would
It's
be.
got
I
Seth
liked it.
MacFarlane humor in it, which is great.
The ending was the only part I didn't care about.
Yeah, like the
They-
second
yeah.
half is like a caper kind of. It gets more serious,
Yeah.
kind of a little more actiony.
They had to finish out the
yeah, it's like a
story, and it
western.
kinda
There's like
lagged.
chases and shit, but I mean, it's not bad. But like the first hour of comedy is really fucking
It's
good.
great.
Yeah, like they're
Yeah,
Although,
'cause-
yeah.
a
and
lot of the good parts were in the previews, which
That is
I
true.
knew was going to happen.
That always happens.
It always
yeah, it
does.
does always. It
So
does
I mean, it
happen.
did ruin.
Okay, how about this?
Go check it out.
Have we gotten to the point where we don't need trailers in movies
You
anymore?
should have it.
I wish there were
No.
trailers.
I think
honestly.
I think
It ruins it.
I
You
agree.
should have, there should be a vocal, like on the radio
Yeah.
description, but
Go and
to
see this
watch
fucking
it,
movie.
It tells you everything that
All
happens.
I want to see anymore is I want them to release a still shot and then a title. I don't want to fucking know anything else
Like a
about
little
the movie.
synopsis, maybe. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't want to know
Yeah.
anything
It
else
could
about
also
the
make
fucking movie.
previews more bearable.
Maybe go like in the
Yeah.
list. Go see Citizen Kane right now.
Yeah.
Like especially
Yeah.
like
Our boys love it.
Our boys love it.
Fighting the Nazis.
what's that shitty movie with
Go
all
get 'em,
the,
boys.
with all the housewives? That preview we have to sit through all the time. It's just like the worst movie of the year.
Oh God, fucking
You know what I'm talking about.
Mom's Night Out. Or
Yeah.
something?
Oh my God, that was
That
a piece of
preview,
shit.
every time I see it, it kills me a little inside. Because I feel like I see it, like, I just watched the
I
movie.
become worse
Wait,
of a.
that's a real movie?
It was already been out. It's already been out.
It
I
looks.
thought it was
it's
a
so
show.
bad.
The
No.
star of
What?
the movie is Sean Astin. Fucking
Oh my God.
Bilbo
Wow.
Baggins is the
Bilbo Baggins.
star of the movie, and it's just it's supposed to be so fucking
So
horrible.
bad.
It's rated like PG-13. It was just like, no, you know what it was? It's exploitive because it released on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
So of course fucking dumb moms are gonna go see that shit. Of course they are. Like seriously.
It's a
Yeah,
marketing
literally the
ploy.
last movie
Is
my
this-
mom went to was
oh.
Titanic, and then she called it quits.
That's a good
It's a good one actually.
Yeah.
You call it quits
Yeah,
on.
it's a
She
good
just
one.
said, I'm done.
She saw a really good movie and then
It's like
decided
any
never to
James
watch
Cameron
it.
She
movie
tapped
you
out
go
and-
see.
Now it's
quit
Golden
movies
Girls
after
and
that.
HGTV.
TLC.
We're gonna build a house. I'm
Little
gonna go
People
build a
Season
town.
11.
Come watch on
After Golden Girls
TLC.
for 3 hours.
I married my cousin. That channel's trash.
Oh yeah, like living Amish and they're all sleuths.
Yeah,
okay.
Makes
Only
sense.
if you could grow up and be Betty White. Honestly.
I would fuck Betty
She
White
looks
right
wonderful
now.
for her age.
I would
She
pull a
does.
train on Betty
She's,
White with you.
she's still funny.
Yeah.
Too.
Can we disagree? If Betty White ever agrees, can we
we're
all five of us? We're gonna fuck Betty White. At the same
Every
time.
hole's getting plugged on Betty White.
She looks like she likes a little ass play.
She does. She likes every
Dude.
hole plugged. You know what I mean?
Look, she's old enough to be fucking to have fucked JFK, okay? And probably when was Golden Girls? That was the 70s, right?
Everyone else is
80s,
dead
90s.
besides her.
And what? She was in her 40s when fucking, or no, she was in her 50s when Golden Girls was on. She could have fucked Sinatra, dude. If it's good enough for Sinatra, it's good enough for you.
Have you ever seen the picture on Reddit? It's like Dean Martin's like burger recipe. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Oh no.
Okay.
What is it, booze?
No, hold on. All right,
Just
listen.
put a bunch of whiskey
All
in
right,
her.
so it's like two different recipes. It's like Dean Martin's burger recipe followed by Frank Sinatra's burger recipe. So the first one's like Dean Martin's, and it's really well thought out. Like, oh, hand patty the burger, put some nice pour some brandy on it. You know, put some nice marinades on it.
Make a decent burger.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a beautiful recipe, and then it goes to Frank Sinatra, and it's like step 1, call fucking Dino, have him make you a fucking burger. Step 2, drink his bourbon. That's it. That's the whole thing. You can look it up. It's like 2 like typed up recipes. Like it's a.
He had his secretary.
Yeah, like,
I'm gonna.
hey Braun, type this up for me.
Frank Sinatra dictated, not read.
You know, I showed it to my grandma. She about died laughing. Like seriously.
That's great.
Have you guys ever seen the Dean Martin show? He's just hammered all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Like doing sketches,
Those
drinking.
fucking roast they did.
Drink-
back in the
yeah,
day?
oh,
Oh,
God.
they're great. Yeah,
It's
they
a
fucking
great
hammered.
show.
That was like every show or office setting ever back then, though. Like, it was totally acceptable for you to be drinking at noon in an office setting.
It was like
Those
Mad
were the
Men.
days.
God, that show's cool. They
You
just
can
like
smoke in the fucking office. Where the fuck is that office now? I want to drink during the middle of the day.
And for it to be accepted.
Be able to go up to my secretary and be like, "Hey, doll, nice games."
Yeah.
And, like, people not have to worry about a sexual harassment.
I'm not trying to draw next time.
Yeah, you can go say that to your secretary and she'll be like, "Oh, Mr. Bogart, you're such a cod. Call here."
Just imagine like a 50-year-old who has like lung cancer. She
Yeah,
doesn't know
exactly.
it. She has like 20 kids.
You got a glass of scotch. She's got a cigarette. She's
She's
smoking.
got 3 cigarettes at once.
pregnant.
No,
I kind of porn.
The doctor tells me it's twins.
Oh, God.
2 for them, 1 for me. You know, you gotta be thinking of the family early. Cosmo says it's good for the baby to get the nicotine in its system early.
My God. that place.
Who was your guys' favorite member of the Rat Pack? Let's throw that out there.
What?
Welcome to the
Rat
rap.
Pack?
You've never heard of the Rat Pack?
Fucking Ocean's 11 and shit.
It's like, Dean Martin. They all had like their own little things. Sinatra.
I've never heard of that
I'm a
before.
Frank Sinatra dude, man.
I do like Sinatra though.
I like
Who was the black guy in the Rat Pack?
It was Davis. Wasn't it?
Sammy Davis.
No,
No,
it's-
Sammy Davis.
Sammy Davis.
Yeah, see, I knew it was a Davis.
Yeah.
Sammy Davis
that's
Jr.
it.
Man,
Yeah, they were killer.
he was dope.
Mhm.
They literally had him
He
for diversity.
kissed Archie Bunker.
No?
That's a really.
Was that an
outdated
episode?
reference. Yeah, it was. An
That's the most
episode of Archie
racist
Bunker.
fucking show like I've
Yeah,
ever
but
seen.
that's actually why they did that episode. Actually, was like because Archie Bunker was so racist but like he always talked about how he was a big like Sammy Davis fan, like on the show, and so they had him on one episode. And it was, I don't know, it was fucking weird. We're getting really outdated references, though. Nobody's going to
We
get
are
that.
really way back in the day. We have Eddie White.
Let's be honest.
Hey, how about that polio, everyone? That's eradicated now. How about that?
Did you guys hear about Walter Cronkite retiring? Vietnam's over! Oh my god!
Like Jimmy Hoffa, they can't find the fucker. Like,
I hope that everyone listening on the phonogram doesn't mind if I smoke some opium. It takes the edge off the day.
Quick as heroin.
really rattles my noggin.
God damn it.
I remember watching those shows, but like my favorite one was like the Bundys, because that was my family growing
All in the
up.
Family?
All in the Family. Like
All in
we
the Family.
were, my family was the Bundys. Like just
Yeah, that show was incredible.
I think-
Ed O'Neill.
If I had to have
the
a...
Woman Haters Club.
Oh, no, ma'am.
Yeah, no ma'am. Yeah, no ma'am.
If I had to have a show that described my family, I would say probably Jerry Springer. Definitely Jerry Springer.
You are not the father.
Oh, shit.
Dude.
That's a great show too.
It's not really.
90 sitcoms,
More.
bro. Full House.
I love
That's
Full
my
House,
jam.
dude.
Like,
I
I
could
love-
not get in the fucking Full House. I could not watch that fucking
Dude,
show.
what?
It's a
What
good show. Back off.
was
Oh
it?
yeah, and it
It's-
had hot like Stamos.
It just got that Man Meets Stamos in it.
And the Olsons before, they...
Crack.
Yeah.
I just hate that they have fucking Bob Saget, the dirtiest
Have
fucker
you guys seen
on
him when he was
planet.
on campus?
Yes, and he was terrible.
That's what I
Was it?
heard.
Yeah,
I kinda wish I would've went.
nice,
That's like a
wholesome
train wreck I wanna
Danny
hear.
Tanner
Yeah.
in fucking Full House.
How about
And
that
then you watch
airplane
his
scene?
comedy and stuff.
Is this like the kind of thing with Godzilla? It's not how you
he's
want it to happen.
terrible,
Yeah.
man.
Like what was an example of a joke he did?
It's horrible.
He
Or
does like
was
a
it?
lot of like on campus. He talked like he picked one kid out. It was just like talked the whole night about how he was gonna fuck that kid backstage all night.
Sounds like a Rob Saget
And you
joke.
kid,
yeah.
you're gonna be
Rob
sucking
Saget.
my dick in the back, and it's like, oh my god,
This is
like,
awesome. I would have loved that.
Yeah, I would suck you dry, kid. That would be so freaky.
it's terrible. Man.
Like, what if that kid was just like, man, I really like Full House.
He was
and the
like a
whole-
diehard fan.
He was like, I love the wholesome family values
fucking
that I
shot
learned from
himself
Danny
in the
Tanner. I just want to go. And then the whole night, he's there just being like, guess what you're doing after my show?
Suck my dick. I guess I'm sucking Danny Tanner's dick.
Oh my god, dude.
Um,
No, what was the show though that Urkel from Family Matters? It was like a thing. He like at the end of an episode of Family Matters, he has like a jetpack, and he flies this jetpack like out of Philadelphia, and then the next episode of the show starts. I forget which one it is. I don't think it's like All in the Family, and it's not Full House, but like the next episode starts, they're talking, and then he crashes in through the roof of this of the sitcom,
What the fuck?
and then he's just in the rest of the episode.
It sounds like fucked up, like Pee Wee's Playhouse. Like he just crashes into like.
It
some
wasn't
random
Pee Wee's.
place.
I gotta look this up real
Oh my
quick.
goodness.
What about
I
the
think it's
Cosby
great.
Show, man?
What?
The
Cosby
Cosby
Show?
Show.
Yeah, that's what my family was most
Fresh
like.
Prince?
Black.
Black rich, filthy rich,
Black Doctors?
Filthy black rich.
filthy black and rich.
not
Fucking wooden pops
that they're
everywhere.
filthy black, but filthy, rich, and black.
Which
Oh,
is
yes.
which is funny because Bill Cosby, he's a racist. You know, I don't know. Like if you've ever heard him talk, he is very against like that whole.
Really?
God damn is he pro
Absolutely.
pudding pops. That
Oh
motherfucker.
my god.
He hates that whole like stereotype, and he hates people that fill those stereotypes in the black community. He's so against it.
He did a stand-up special.
The newest one you did? Like,
Yeah.
I saw that
That thing was fucking hilarious.
about the wedding ring.
Is he
Yeah.
like sitting down the whole time? Cause
Yeah, he was all old, and he like sits down, and it's like this.
Let me tell you how he is.
Yeah, they're like, this is his first comedy special in almost 30 years. And I'm like, well, shit, I like Bill Cosby. And he's like, I'm not going to swear one time in this. I'm like,
He
well, this
never
is gonna
swears.
I'm like, this is going to be shit. And then, like, as it goes on, I was laughing the whole fucking time. I'm like, that old dude still fucking has it, man. He can still make me giggle.
Yeah, and he's like clever. He's a really smart guy.
Yeah, and he's old as fuck.
He was on like Jimmy Fallon, and I was like laughing my ass off too. I don't. God, he's fucking done with Bill Cosby.
Star Trek. The Next Generation.
So shit. Oh yeah, you girls won't fucking care about this, but I was destroyed this past month because Edgar Wright left.
Backed out of Ant-Man.
Yeah. I was crushed on that one.
I'm not that surprised that he backed out of it, but
I can see
I
the
don't
sadness
like
in your
it.
face.
I really fucking
because
torn,
I'm really not
he's
excited.
like a great director.
I'm not
I
excited.
love him. I love the fucking guy to death. He's incredible.
I'm not excited to see an Ant-Man movie, period. But when I found out Edgar Wright
Oh,
was
I was
directing it, I
totally
was
pumped.
really excited.
Oh yeah, but it's just kind of like, I mean, Marvel, they're cool with what they're doing, but they rather have people like that direct TV shit. They don't really know what they're doing, so they can basically make them do what they want.
Yeah.
And Edgar Wright would have made a different movie. He would have made like something cool, like Shaun the Dead or
Granted.
style in it,
Scott
not,
Pilgrim or
not
something.
like fucking
Thanks.
Thor 2. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be bland now.
Granted, I'm much more looking forward to.
But they still wrote the
Ant-Man.
script. They still wrote the script at least.
Yeah.
They still have that. They still have Paul Rudd as a lead.
Yeah, Paul Rudd will be kind of.
I think I read a rumor or something like that, like Adam McKay, the guy who directed Anchorman and like Step Brothers and
that
shit,
wouldn't
that
be
directed.
bad.
That wouldn't be bad. It still won't be as good, but
I'm looking forward to the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Dude,
that's gonna be pretty cool.
I figured it out.
That's gonna be cool.
It was Step by Step that Urkel crashed. Crash lands in the backyard of Step by Step. Yep. It's Step by Step.
That's a great show.
Reading Rainbow has a Kickstarter.
No,
right now to
Reading
bring it
Rainbow
back.
doesn't have a Kickstarter. They have destroyed their Kickstarter. Their original goal was $1 million. They conquered it in 11 hours. They've upped their goal to $5 million. And
Oh
last
my
time I
God.
checked, which was about 24 hours ago, it was close to $3
Dude,
million.
the dude from Star Trek
It's ridiculous.
did that shit, right?
That's the thing. He played Geordi, and one of
Yeah.
the rewards, if you pay $10,000, he'll have a dinner with you and let you wear the visor.
Holy shit!
That's seriously a thing.
Dude, we need to pull our money to get that. I have never wanted something more in my life. I want that visor.
That needs to go in the dump. The Reading Rainbow Kickstarter, because the video for it is awesome. Because
I haven't watched it.
okay, the very end of the video is great because like whenever he goes in at the beginning, he like walks into this school and he's like, "Hey, I'm LeVar," and all these people are just like crazy, like, "Oh my God, he's here!" and like they can't talk. And then he explains everything in the like what they want to do with the Kickstarter. And then at the very end of the video, it's like starts over again. But Brent Spiner walks in. He's like, "Hey, I'm Brent Spiner," and they just cut him off. And they're like, "Yeah, just sign in and go take a seat." And he just kind of looks at the camera and he's like, "What?" It's great.
Dude, that's awesome.
Dude, my
Yeah.
fucking teacher used to play that shit in class.
It's cool that
on the wheel in fucking TV with the VCR, like the big huge
Okay.
We all know where we learned our roots with Schoolhouse Rock. Obviously,
Oh my
that's
God.
where we learned everything.
Magic
That's
School
sort of
Bus,
like the
man.
fucking
Magic
70s.
School Bus.
You know,
Bill
I
Nye
watched
the
like
Science
the
Guy.
Oh
70s.
my God,
That
dude.
taught me
Bill
so
Nye.
much.
He's doing that again.
Bill.
Is he really?
Or no. I'm sorry. Bill Nye is not doing that again. There is a guy that started a Kickstarter on Reddit who wants to do a kid show like that. Like the
Yeah.
guy's like a chemist or something, but like he wants to start doing a kid show like that. Asked for like $500,000 to like start a kid show.
Like on YouTube or something? Or?
Yeah, it was going to be a YouTube web series,
Alright.
and the guy raised like almost $2 million for it. Like,
Shit.
so it's not gonna be Bill Nye the Science Guy, but
Well,
it's gonna be something similar. Like it's gonna be
As
along
dumb
those
as it
lines.
might sound, like I feel like you can still watch Bill Nye now,
Oh,
and
that's
it's
so
like
cool.
You still
one,
learn shit.
it's like he's
really cool
he's
shit.
interesting to hear talk, and yet at the same time, it's like still like kind of weird and irrelevant, like a lot of the '90s sitcoms and stuff were. So, well, not sitcoms,
Yeah,
but like
there's
those,
some
you
good
know,
humor to it. There's
yeah.
really
Do
good.
you remember
It's
that
nice.
show that was Noggin? That was like that was a very good,
Yeah.
like I watched that all the time.
I never watched Noggin.
Now,
It's
like-
great. Yeah, I learned a lot.
Anytime I watch like educational quote
It's like
unquote,
the fucking Wiggles.
oh
Wiggles.
god,
What
the
are
Wig-
these kids doing?
you know Wiggles. As far as like
They get
kid
really
shows
good
and stuff,
celebrities on there.
they're really not bad. I kind of like
You
the
think
Wiggles.
fucking like Jack Black and like Elijah
Yeah.
Wood.
I totally
Wiggles.
respect the Wiggles, man. I'm
Yeah,
down with the
Wiggles, mad props.
Crocodile Hunter. I watched the fucking Crocodile Hunter every single day when I was.
Have you guys checked out the Cosmos they got redone with the Neil deGrasse Tyson?
I watched
It's
one
really
episode.
good.
I wanted to
Yeah,
watch it.
it's cool.
I didn't get to watch it when I started. I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna watch it on the internet legally.
I think
I'm
I'm pretty sure it's on like oh no, it's not PBS.
It's on PBS it's on National Geographic.
It's on
right?
National
And
Geographic
Fox.
and Fox.
Yeah,
you
I
might be able to
think
find like the Fox
Seth
website.
MacFarlane's
Yeah, I'll check
actually
it
a
out.
producer on that.
Yeah, Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah.
Once again,
Yeah.
I like Seth MacFarlane.
No, like I've got two little sisters, and every time I watch like children's programming that's like educational with them,
It's not
the
good.
educational programming now is fucking stupid, man.
It is, yeah.
You have to realize though, the generation that's below us, or like younger than us, These are the kids that came up with YOLO. So at this
Right.
point,
And they also have iPads.
yeah, so
on
at this
demand.
point, it's like we're not going to teach them facts and stuff about science. We're just trying to teach them to talk and type
Their
properly.
idol is Jersey Shore. You know,
Oh,
they're
God.
looking up to Snooki and
Like,
That's still not a fucking thing, thank
Justin
God.
I don't know. More these kids know more about like
Technology.
sex technology, anything that I ever
It's
knew before
fucking
like
weird, man.
17 years old. Like
I had to
Doing
learn
it
on
in
fucking
preschool,
Windows 98,
Pretty
man.
much
Windows
the shit
95,
I
fucking.
It's like the
Windows
fucking
95 is still my jam.
Have you seen the fucking South Park where like they teach sex ed to like preschool?
Yeah.
Mr. Garrison, he puts the condom on with his mouse on like a wooden like dick, and like the kid starts crying. Yeah, that's going on right now. And,
At the very end of the episode, he's like writing down on the chalkboard, like, okay, what are all the names that we learned? Missionary?
Oh, yeah.
Missionary, tried and true.
Oh yeah,
Lord.
raindrop. That's a good one.
I like the one where they're all doing voting for class president, and he like counts the votes, and it's like the same. He's like, let's count again, and there's like 100 like million things, and there's 10 kids in the class.
Is
Like all these
that the one with, like vote or die?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vote or die, motherfucker.
No, but like, I watch like they've got the fucking like Wonder Pets and fucking bullshit.
What the fuck is
I
that?
watched the fucking Muppets.
That's educational.
Apparently, it teaches you about shit.
Teamwork. It
About
teaches you about
shit.
teamwork. This is serious.
I don't know, man. Like, I think that you should be able to make education fun and not like number one. I don't think every kid show needs to be educational.
Oh no,
it needs
definitely.
to be mindless crap.
Like Adventure Time.
Yeah,
Perfect example.
but see, I even think Adventure Time you can pull stuff out of.
Oh, you definitely could. That show's just great. That, as far as imagination more than
Well,
anything.
Emily, what did you watch when you were younger? Because I know your mom was strict, so she
You
did.
had a strict mom?
Having a
Oh,
strict
God,
mom,
yeah.
what could you watch?
Man, that one turned
Yeah.
oh man, did
Wow.
That was funny.
you watch like Gumby?
Dude, Gumpy's
Yeah.
the shit.
I watched a lot of Nickelodeon, honestly.
Nickelodeon's good, yeah,
Disney,
okay.
Honestly, Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, because those were appropriate. And then, it got into MTV and VH1 later on. But
Well,
yeah, my mom was very
She
conservative.
blocked
Okay.
channels. I remember that.
The beef
She would
shit?
take away the cable, the cable cords.
Wow.
When I would get, grounded because she knew I would,
Dang.
yeah.
Yeah.
She would
Well,
hide them.
Our friend, Melissa, she never got to watch Nickelodeon.
Really?
I talked to her about this. I was like, I'm weirded out every time I hear this. She didn't get to watch Nickelodeon, any of that shit, like Cartoon Network, none of that when she was younger. I'm like, how the fuck, because I make SpongeBob
Powerpuff-
quotes
Yeah.
all the fucking time.
Oh,
You know me, I'll make
Powerpuff
SpongeBob
Girls.
references. She doesn't
I
get
love
them. I'm like, what the
Cartoon
fuck?
Network.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, didn't fucking do it.
My
Samurai
mom
Jack,
watched
the
it with
Powerpuff
me.
Girls, Johnny Bravo, Dexter's Lab,
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Courage the Cowardly
Cow and
Dog.
Chicken.
Cow and Chicken
That
was
is
good.
the most fucked up fucking
The
show.
red guy.
The red guy with the ass hanging out.
He's always with his ass. The red guy. Like,
That's the weirdest fucking.
The wild
Holy
thornberries.
shit!
Oh, the Wild Thornberries
I
was
didn't.
so
Alright,
good.
I didn't like Wild Thornberries. I didn't like fucking Rocket Power.
It was fucking Tim
I didn't-
Curry, dude.
I didn't-
I like Tim
Yeah.
Curry.
And
That's the way that-
Hey, Angry Beavers.
I liked Angry Beavers. That show was kind of underrated.
I loved Ren and Stimpy.
Ren
Yeah.
and Stimpy's the shit.
Rocco.
Rocco's
Modern
great.
Life.
Rocco is one of those shows I did not like it as a child.
I loved
I
that show.
hated Rocco as a child. I thought it was boring and stupid. Now I go back and I really appreciate it.
Do you ever watch
What's the little-
Kablam?
The monsters
Oh,
in the
yeah.
sewer.
Oh,
Monsters.
That's great.
And then you had all that. That was like the
All
peak of
that.
all that.
And Amanda
Little
Show.
All
Kid,
that, then you had
SNL.
Amanda Show,
Kenan
Kenan and
and
Kel, all those.
Slime time.
Those
yes.
also-
Slime, that was like
Okay.
every day after school, yeah.
Yep.
I have to share a
Great
little
rock.
anecdote with you guys. About 2 years ago,
Where's the antidote?
my parents were like, "Hey, we're gonna go to Florida because they have a condo in Daytona." They're like, "Hey, we're gonna go to Florida, but we want to take your sister to go to the Nickelodeon resort for like we were only staying like a night there, like just as a thing." And they're like, "We'll get to see Dory and shit like that."
Universal?
No, it's actually not at Universal.
They have like a separate
Yeah,
resort
it's
that's
a separate
completely
resort.
Nickelodeon.
Why have I not known about this?
It's been around for a good 15 years
Yeah.
now, hasn't it? It's been around for a long time.
But like, so my parents were like, "Would you want to go to that?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll fucking go to that." So like, I go and like, I we check in and stuff, and like, I'm getting ready, and I see this thing. It says Slime Time Live at 3:30, and I was like, or no, it was 4:30 because it was 3:30 Central. Because every time I'd come home and watch it every day after school, and like, So I was like, holy shit. I was like, I didn't even know the show was still going on. And I was like, my mom was like, so what do you guys want to do? I'm like, I'm going to fucking Slime Time Live. she's like, what is that? And I'm like,
what is that?
I'm like, I watched it as a kid. I'm like, I'm going to this show. And she was like, okay.
Fair enough.
And I was like, sweet. So I go, and like, my sister was like, totally not into it at all, because she was like, I don't know what this fucking is. I was fucking jacked. Dude, I have never had more fun in my life. Because then they're doing the game show stuff and all the trivia, and I'm like, and they're like, we gotta slime everybody. And I was like, oh, I'm so ready. I'm like, this is a childhood bucket list thing that was about to be checked off. I got fucking slimed.
You tasted? You tasted it.
I did.
What did it taste like?
It tasted like
dreams.
It tasted like victory. No, I had so much fun, man. Like, I got slimed. It was awesome. I jerked off a little because I was just like, this is something I've always
children. That's what you did.
This is something I've always
You ruined the end of the story.
Yeah.
Something I've
That's
always
what I
wanted to
got.
happen. I gotta see happen. And it was like, because when I was little, it was always like, I want to go and see that.
Yeah,
it's like, I never got to go see it. And then it's like,
don't like fucking
holy
Double
shit,
Dare or something.
this is what I gotta go and fucking see.
Yeah,
Like,
that's awesome.
I think the one thing I wanted to do that I'll never be able to do when I was a kid is be. I told Adam on Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Oh my
God.
Not only was it mental,
Oh my god.
there was a mental stage, you had to answer questions, and then you had to physically, and if you were the best of the best, you got to climb the crag.
Alright.
And then you got medals at the end. Like, that shit would have been ultimate.
Let me chime in here for a second. These fucking creepy pedophiles randomly grab you at the final thing, and if you don't have a medal, you get molested and you're gone. That's what happens. You're raped. That's what happens. That's what this show's about. You get diddle. Oh, no fucking rape.
I mean,
You're done. Those
more
kids are dead.
excitement than I'm used to. Like,
They're dead. They creep me out.
Are there game shows like that anymore?
No.
I mean, like on Nickelodeon or anything?
It was a badass show.
It was amazing.
I was at the gym today, right? I was walking, and one of the TVs, I looked up and saw this show. It was a game show where people bet on their babies, like 2-month-old toddlers, like 2-year-old toddlers. It's like,
wow, how's that not illegal?
We're gonna handle the most heroin.
No. It was
Go, Mickey Six, go!
like here's like the little bit that I watched. So I was like, this is so stupid. Here's how it worked. It was like they'd have the kid in a room, and then the audience and the parents in another room, and the parents got on the phone and was like, oh, you gotta like pick up the red block, and if the kid picked up the red block, they got like $5,000 towards the kid's college tuition whenever they got
What?
Yes, it was like bet on your baby or something like that. It was like the weirdest thing I'd ever seen. It's like, what if you have one of those kids that like just doesn't care, and it's like you're just in a room full of toys, and it's like no one else is here. It's like, I'm just gonna do whatever. What if you have some little kid that's just like a complete turd and just rips their pants off? So it's like taking a whiz on everything.
I would have been that kid.
Like what? I don't even.
No, that's fucking stupid. How is it not illegal to bet on your fucking children? That's like betting on the Pee Wee football game.
When they still do.
They do. Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
They call their bookie like.
When they say bet, it's not actually like, oh, we're gonna put like this much money down. It's just bet, as in can they do this?
It's not written
but
down
still.
in
Gotcha.
It's verbal, you know, it doesn't count.
Call your bookie. The Pizza Hut Packers are gonna fucking win the Super Bowl.
One fucking parent like breaks another kid's like child's leg with a lead pipe before the show, so he fucks up. Like,
have you ever watched the little girl? What is it? The pageant?
Dollars and Tiaras.
Oh my god.
Another piece of trash from
Have you watched
TLC.
those parents?
Oh,
They're
it's
fucking
sick.
terrible.
Yes.
It's fucking
Or
disgusting.
the Dance Moms on Lifetime.
Oh, Lifetime, another
Oh my
gem of a
goodness.
fucking station.
It's basically 5 moms, maybe 6, and it's just their drama. That's all they care about is their drama, sitting in a little room bitching at their like children who are busting their ass down
Lifetime's
there.
pretty much like the
Fuck
fucking
that.
rape mini movie marathon
It is.
channel. Like, it's just stupid.
Anytime you want to feel really bad and want to cry a lot, just watch
Anytime you want to have guilt for being a man, like
Anything.
go and watch someone.
I'm gonna chop off my wiener now.
Well,
Well.
better start that HRT. Go ahead and grow some boobies.
Oh my god.
That's a real thing, man.
Let's segue into video games.
I was just gonna do that actually.
replacement therapy, man. It's totally
You've been playing Dark Souls. Go ahead and talk about that, because I can talk extensively about how Mario Kart came out yesterday.
You got Mario Kart 8.
I played it it came out yesterday at midnight. I got it at midnight, and I would say that I probably played it for 15
I
hours.
played it at fucking Target for like a demo as Wario, of course, best character. And fucking, it was a beautiful. I'm not gonna buy a Wii ever.
No,
But it was.
I
I'm
love
jealous
it.
of
Honestly,
that.
after this, if you guys...
Emily, will you grab me a beer? Thank you.
Don't edit that out.
Barry, keep that in. No, if you guys want, after this, we can go to my place over and play, 'cause it's a freaking blast. I love it. But, go ahead and talk about Dark Souls.
I'm playing the first one. I want
My
to
copy.
beat the first one before I
I want
play the
props.
second. Yeah.
I heard it's not as good, but
What, the second one or the first one?
yeah.
The first one is hard as dick.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
It is so hard. I really enjoy the game. That's the
How
problem.
far are you?
I have beaten the Undead Burg. I've gotten through the tutorial. I've beaten the Undead Burg. I've beaten the Undead Parish. The Undead Burg, the Undead Parish. I've rang the first bell tower. I'm through
Oh
Dark.
my god, that boss battle.
I went all the way through Darkroot Garden and beat the Hydra and beat the Midnight Moth, and then now I'm in the depths.
Is that the fucking is that like the fucking underground shit?
Yeah.
That's where the bugs and shit?
Yeah.
You're fucked.
I've gotten but see, I've got this dope set of armor,
Yeah.
and then I've got this thing called the Divine Zwyander.
Did you
and,
do some research online for this game?
Yes.
You need to.
Yeah,
almost.
I've done a lot of walkthroughs and
Yeah.
stuff with it. But I've got this thing called the Divine Zwyander, and it does 250 base physical damage, and then it does another 300 divine damage on top of that.
Shit, man.
But the problem is you get one chance to hit somebody. You get one swing.
Is it a heavy
Yeah.
thing?
And if you hit on that one shot, you're gonna fucking annihilate whatever you're hitting. But if you don't hit it, you're dead.
Yeah. I mean, as hard as that game is, but I mean,
I do enjoy it.
I have fucking so much respect for it that has the balls to make a hard fucking video game like that, like an old school. Balls to the wall,
that's why I like it.
in
It's
your
like
face,
old
boys
school
to
hard,
men,
dude.
men to boys,
men to
fucking
boys.
old fucking.
It definitely
old school
separates
game like that.
that
Yeah.
and the fact that when you're human in that game, people can just come and fuck you up, dude. It'll just be dark. It'd be Dark Spirit, fucking your mom 69XXX, and it's
It's Arnold Schwarzenegger
has
here.
invaded, and then you're walking around and you're like, oh shit, and then some dude just comes and rapes you, and then it's just
Sometimes actually they're chills.
Speaking of that, I feel like one of the levels is our basement. The great dungeon
Yeah, right
that we're in.
that's where I'm at. The depths is the space.
This is our base.
Yeah, we're recording in
There's
Leslie's
nails
basement.
everywhere.
There's a fucking rape dungeon. It looks like
Shards
it
of
was
broken
Ed Gein's
dreams.
basement. It was.
There's a sander from 40 years ago.
It's like you could sharpen some blades over there with your
I
whatever
feel
your,
like rape has happened
your
down here.
woman poker is at the current moment.
So, while you've been playing games that are dark and dingy and scary, I
The
have played
most
games that are beautiful and
The most
colorful.
beautiful game ever in the
Yeah,
world.
okay. Dude, the new Mario Kart, right? It's first glance, really, it's just Mario Kart.
Oh, I
Whatever.
played it. It's incredible.
It's stupid fun.
It's in so.
I
it's so
was
much
not.
fun.
I was gonna buy it because I was like,
Oh, obviously, it's Wii U. Any good game you can get.
Yeah, for real, because I haven't bought a freaking game for that thing in eight months now. So it's just been sitting there gathering dust since 3D World. But it's really weird that it's like a Nintendo game, especially after the regular Wii. To be talking about it's one of, if not the most gorgeous game I think I've ever seen. Because it's a lot of dumb little things that you'll notice, whenever they pop out of the water, all the characters you can see drops of water coming off of them and things like that, and dirt gets on the tires and things like that. But just Mario Kart, especially this one, is one of those games. It's simultaneously one of the most satisfying and just frustrating games you'll ever
Is
play.
the AI still as fucked as it was?
Oh my god, yeah, I've already beat all
the.
the cups in 150cc, and
Alright.
I just wanted to
Did
punch
you
a wall
do
at the time.
Reverse
but-
World after that?
Yeah, I got the mirror cups. I'm
Mirror,
probably
yeah,
never
mirror
going to
ones,
touch
yeah.
it. It's stupid. But it's even when you're playing with friends, when we first got it, I was with my friends Ace, JT, and Justice, and Jaina, and we were all playing, and literally, it's just you'll be playing, you'll be going, and then someone gets hit, and it's just everyone
it's a
starts
shit
screaming.
show.
Like you just get so mad and start screaming at the TV, but it's so much fun.
God,
I love it.
I mean,
It's-
the thing with like the Wii U. I mean, I'm not gonna buy one, but like, there's only like 5 games for like the whole system that's gonna be worth buying.
But they're
Right,
gonna be
like,
really,
they're
really
gonna
fun.
be
Smash Brothers is
masterpieces.
coming out, and that's
Smash
gonna be great.
Brothers, they're gonna make a fucking Zelda for it. They're gonna make Mario Kart. I'm gonna want all those games, and be really mad I don't have them. But I don't know. You see, they announced the GameCube adapter.
Yeah, for Smash Brothers.
That's fucking cool.
It's literally like a USB thing that you plug into the front, and
Of the Wii U.
yeah,
so you can use your
and-
games.
See, I think I just
Yeah.
found the next system I'm gonna buy.
You're gonna buy a Wii U.
Absolutely, because Smash Brothers and Mario Kart are the 2 games that
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, I could play.
I'm not gonna lie, Leslie. I'll be over here like 4,000% more times if you have a fucking Wii U.
I feel like
that'd be the
We
shit.
have a Wii. Why can't we just buy the games?
It's the
this
new
right
system,
here is
darling.
why it shouldn't be called the Wii U.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm not making fun of you at all.
I
Like,
haven't seen it, so I don't know.
no, it's cool. Like, if it was called anything else, you would, whoa!
Whoopsie Goldberg.
If it was called anything else, you would understand immediately. You'd be like, okay, this is the next Nintendo thing. But because they kept Wii in the title and just added U,
Yeah, 'cause
people
I
don't
thought
That's the dumbest
understand.
fucking name ever.
I thought that
I've been
too.
saying this for literally 2 years now since they named it that. It's stupid.
I thought they do because I thought it was just the controller interface that was different.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what
I thought it
people
was the
thought.
same
You,
games.
that you just added a controller and you got to use
That's
your
why
own.
I knew it
It's
was
a-
different, but still,
Yeah.
it's fucking dumb.
It's the whole new system that they brought out, and you can use your old controllers with it, but it's got like a whole like tablet controller with touchscreen
Yeah, it's
and
got
stuff
like an
on
iPad
it.
as a
But
fucking controller.
you hear that like okay, you have Nintendo and you have Super Nintendo. It's like okay,
Yeah.
Super Nintendo is enough for me to know that's a new
different,
thing. But you hear Wii and Wii U. Like, just for some reason, adding
Seems
one
like
letter,
it's-
and I completely agree with this. That's not enough for me to think it's something different.
Yeah. Okay, so is the Wii U backwards compatible? Like, could we play
I
like?
believe so, right?
Could we
With
play like
just
Wii?
Wii titles, not GameCube, but it is compatible with
Okay.
every Wii
That's
game
At
ever
super
least
made.
cool.
something, like, for
Because
fuck's sake.
they're not doing that anymore. Like
Dude, yeah.
Microsoft doesn't do that. Fucking Sony doesn't
You
do
know,
that.
I can understand Xbox not doing it because they're switching the Blu-ray, but the fact that PlayStation is going from Blu-ray to Blu-ray is fucking infuriating. That you can't play a Blu-ray on a Blu-ray, system. It doesn't. It doesn't
Well-
make sense. I mean,
See, how Nintendo has to do it is that it's not like whenever you put in a Wii game, you can just play it. You have to go to the like special Wii menu, and the whole thing is that the Wii itself on the Wii U is emulated.
yeah.
So I know this is super boring nerd talk. I'm sorry, you guys.
But ladies, this is
Yeah.
why we can't have women on the staff.
no, because
wanna
We
switch
don't want
gears
no
here.
women. This is why women can't vote.
We're gonna switch gears in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, but I mean it works. But that's how they would have to do it on the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox One. And because those both are so like powerful systems,
Yeah.
that the successors, the 1 and the 4, aren't powerful enough to emulate the PlayStation 3 or
I don't buy that. Because you can't tell me that like the first gen of the PS3s could do that, but then all subsequent incarnations of that couldn't. You can't tell me that they're not powerful enough because they are.
Well, you know what they
They just
did?
refuse. They just don't do
it was cheaper hardware.
Yeah,
that's why they were
yeah.
able to do the price drop
And then
with the
another
slims
thing
on the
too-
3s.
yeah.
They had to take out the component because with the Fats, how they worked. Steve, I wasn't pointing at you. Sorry, I was pointing-
You
I
PlayStation.
say something.
No.
Like a Simpson.
How the Fats work is that it basically had, because they were so large, like PlayStation 2 stuffed into it. And then with the PlayStation 3s that were slimmer that came out for $300, the reason that they were smaller is because they took those components out.
Now, see, I
That's
wouldn't
shit.
mind that things aren't backwards compatible.
It's
if
something
they-
like that.
if they
If
can-
someone's listening, they're
if they can
going to jump in and be
perfect-
like, you're wrong. But
If they can ever perfect the streaming, like games on demand stuff, I have no problem with them not being backwards compatible.
That's
As long-
another thing,
But
too.
that's the thing is they're never gonna fucking
I
perfect
mean,
that.
they'll take that away because what are you gonna do? They're going to sell it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're going
You
to
gotta
sell to get
buy
more
a
money.
subscription.
You got to buy
for it or
subscriptions.
whatever.
You got to buy the game digitally. You know what I mean? So you got to download again. It's a fucking pain.
Yeah, like if
I don't know.
that's like I have not bought a new next gen console. I don't fucking miss it right now. I'm still playing Dark Souls. I'm playing fucking Skyrim. Fuck, I'm gonna go get Titanfall eventually for the 360.
I need to buy that.
all the games are still coming out for both consoles, so why do I care?
there's really not anything on the new systems right now. Like the Wii U is just, in my
Yeah.
opinion, just now starting to pick up steam. And even then, it's just like you got like 3D World, Wind Waker HD if that's your thing. You got
that-
Mario
Wind Waker's
Kart
pretty
yeah.
sweet, actually. I would like.
and
It's
I know there's a
every
few
couple of
others.
years they make a game that's worthwhile. You know what
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it'll be better like after E3 and everything, and I know Smash Brothers is definitely going to move some units.
Yeah,
but
it definitely will. Before the nerd stuff.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of Watch Dogs?
I haven't played it.
I haven't gotten
seen
to play it yet. My buddy
I don't know
JT
anything
picked it
about
up, and it doesn't really live up to the hype
It
that
doesn't
has.
really float my boat because I don't like the whole aspect of the game.
Yeah.
It's like the hacker thing. I don't think it's that interesting.
I have not.
I mean,
seen,
I like that they're doing something original, but
Yeah, my buddy JT was telling me though. So I've talked about him a lot on the show. Last thing, he said that he was playing the game, and like what people can do is kind of like Dark Souls. They can just jump in and beat the crap out of you. And
I hate that. Like,
what the fuck?
in Watch Dogs, they can hack you. And JT's like, this is super freaking annoying because that's like a huge open world game like Grand Theft Auto
Right.
or something like that. And so it's like they'll hack you and then they'll just go missing in a crowd of people. So he said it happened one time. He was in like the middle of a mission and he was just like, F this, pulled out a gun, started shooting in the air, right? And in Watch Dogs, you can hack people's cell phones, like anyone that's walking through the streets, and just listen in on their conversation. He said that his phone in the game picked up someone talking, and he's like, I'm not even kidding, the blackest woman called the cops and he just went, yeah, there's some man shooting somebody up here, and y'all need to come down here and help us. Right in the game. Like, no joke. He's like, you gotta be kidding me right now.
I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Not for me.
Oh,
But, I mean,
no, it's not my thing.
his or own. Alright, you're switching gears.
What are we switching gears?
Let's talk about Emily. Okay, and this is something too.
Specifically,
The
Emily.
Jonas Unite!
Specifically because Emily knows, and okay, this is what I've observed a lot. Is like girls, a lot of girls, we wear dudes' clothes, and like we're not lesbians, but like if you guys were to wear girl clothes, like you're totally gay.
I have
like if you were to wear a
definitely.
scarf,
I
you're
have
a faggot.
I have definitely.
Or a satchel.
Yeah, like
satchel.
yeah,
I do wear a lot of baggy
Yeah, if
scarves.
you want to wear a bag that goes across your shoulders,
You know,
that's
I have the Eddie Izzard kind of approach to that. Like,
That Izzard's a shit.
if I could find a dress that fit me, I'd totally wear it. Not to be
Well,
a cross dresser or
what about
anything. Just I would wear those too. I have no problem with that. Like, I had to wear a dress for like a play and stuff that I was in high school. Fucking awesome, man. Those things are so damn comfortable.
honestly, I used to be.
though. Yeah. Would you? Why don't you?
Yes, if I could find a dress that was my fucking size, I would wear it around, man.
I mean,
This,
there are
this-
women who
actually,
try.
real quick, this isn't.
This is possible.
But what he's saying
I'd
is
do
that
it.
he would, because there is, and you can put this in the dump if you want as well. In our old YouTube account, we have a news story of where he wore his mom's prom dress
Yeah.
to a football game and called himself an Irish princess. And so the whole like thing was like fan of the week or whatever. It's him, and here he is in this white prom dress at like homecoming or something.
Yeah.
And he's just sitting there clapping, armpit hairs and all. It's such a beautiful video. I couldn't have been more proud.
Yeah, they actually had to cut all my audio from that interview because I was yelling at the reporter. I had my wisdom teeth taken out the day before,
Oh my
and
god.
I was really high on painkillers like that day. And so like he's trying to interview me, and I keep screaming at him. So I had to cut all my audio out.
It was I will never forget when the guy was like, "Yeah, we want to put you in and everything," and he's like, "What's your name?" Be like, "Dane Bogart," and he's like, "Okay, how do you spell that?" DAYNE BOGARED. You're like, "Wait, no E." And the guy was like, "Okay,
He got
it." He was just sitting there asking you questions. You were yelling. The thing is like, had it been any other time, it's like the game might have been loud or the band might have been playing or something. It was just people talking. He clearly could have heard you, and yet you were screaming at him anyway.
You're still scream mode.
No, you find me like sundress or something, I promise you I'll wear it out.
Sundress.
See, I find
I
it
find
extremely attractive when men wear like scarves, and I really like satchels and things, but like I think they're just scared to do that. Like they're just afraid they're gonna
I have
be
no
like,
problem, man. If you guys find me a sundress in my size, I'm probably like a size 13.
why
I
not
don't
just
know.
let it hang out, let it air out? We can.
No, it's awesome actually because anytime I've ever worn a dress, seriously, nice updraft, they're comfortable, they're loose fitting clothing. Fuck it, man. You don't have to deal with buttons. You just throw that shit right on.
Right.
Dane Bogart wears dresses.
I would totally do the Eddie Izzard thing.
The Eddie Izzard.
I would totally do the whole thing where I dress in women's clothing purely for the fact that I find them more comfortable.
Because that's what I do for guys. Like, I wear guys' clothing sometimes because it's more comfortable.
It's a double standard, man.
It is.
And
Like,
you look
but
at,
we're
like-
like, oh, that's cute. Like,
If you look at Eddie Izzard,
cut off.
if you look at Eddie Izzard, he fills out those dresses quite well. Like, he pulls it off. He does it nice.
He's a funny fucker, yeah.
Hats too. I think guys should wear more hats. There's
Like, what kind of hats? Like
not
baseball
like
caps?
flat-billed hats, but I
Or
mean
like-
like
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
Can I have the sticker still on it?
Like,
Oh, you're
like,
saying
like,
no?
Sticker still on it.
No.
You know, like in the
I
old
mean, I
days.
took my sticker off, but I got that Sonic hat that I've been wearing
yeah,
lately.
really
I really like
Oh,
that.
you gotta keep the
You
sticker
ruined
on.
it.
You gotta keep it fresh.
I don't understand. You do.
Is that the
No.
Is that the mindset?
No, that's stupid
Yeah,
looking. I don't.
Oh my god, Matt's poor
Also, the
fucking
people
hat.
who keep the tags on the clothing so they can return it after a couple
Yeah.
times.
That's
Well, that's
me.
understandable.
Yeah,
at least.
That is not. That is disgusting.
What the
I've
fuck?
never-
It's better than the
I've
fucking
never even heard of
straight
that.
build hat where they keep the sticker on it. Because like I don't know why.
Like I don't know. I've been wanting to find a hat that I like forever, and I found one that was a straight build. But I mean, that was the first thing I did was take the sticker off because I don't know. I mean, I've seen people keep that on there, but I just think it looks so dumb.
You're right.
I mean,
It is.
Yeah,
I don't care if it's
What
like.
do you
not-
guys think about like girls in like Nikes that are like
Yes,
like
we were
those
talking about
yeah
this
big
earlier.
old shoes that have like you know what I mean too big
The
for
big
them.
basketball shoes.
Big basketball shoes.
I'm gonna
they,
be-
They think
I'm
that,
always
like,
wear what's comfortable, but wear what fucking fits too.
You know,
Like,
the
I'm gonna
big
be honest with you,
bulky
I have-
ones,
Yeah.
you know, tiny
I'm
little-
not
like
gonna say
don't wear like
you can say
big,
it.
big
'Cause I
ass
used to own a
dumb
pair of DCs.
No,
and they were
the
like,
thing is that I can honestly say I don't think that I've ever like really gone out of my way to like look at a girl's shoes and be like, oh, they're big. like it's never processed in my brain. It's like I
Okay,
looked at it, it's like
honestly,
okay, she's not wearing
when
flip
you see a
flops.
girl, what's the
Done.
first thing you look
You don't-
at?
tits and ass.
Honesty.
No,
Eat,
Honestly,
drink,
it's
drink,
a
drink.
hard question.
What?
Wait,
It depends on the context.
What do you have against flip flops? Because I don't wear them.
Oh, I don't.
He's saying he notices.
Literally, that's it.
That's how much it
it's-
takes to distinguish.
Yeah,
He
it's
notices.
literally. It's not like oh, she's wearing flip flops. Gross. It's like oh, I can see her toes, and that's it. That's literally the distinction I'm
Oh,
making.
shit, no.
Nothing like deep or anything like that. It's literally just like I can see her toes. That's it.
Actually, it
I am
depends on-
unfortunately not deep when it comes to feet.
what I look at first depends totally on context.
Yeah.
Like, it just depends. Like, is it something?
You're not going to
Get
meet
out of
an
my way.
employer and immediately
Your
stare at her
fucking
chest.
Well, like, no, guys.
Well,
No,
let's
get
figure
the
it out.
job.
Guys have like the greatest. Like, you grow up learning how to check chicks out without being so obvious. Even though they always know you're doing it. But at least you can be like not socially like
It's like role models. That little boy's the booby watcher.
the booty watcher.
The booby watcher.
No, but it depends on the situation. Like, if it's just some chick at a bar, yeah, probably tits and
I don't,
ass.
and what do you look
I'm
at?
in a scummy
when you're,
location.
when you're looking at a guy, what's the first thing you look at? Like, God's
Dick.
honest truth.
Dick.
What he's wearing.
What are you
Dick.
wearing?
Honestly,
Okay.
that says a lot about somebody, you know?
Okay,
Their
yeah.
personality. Not, whether they're good or bad. It tells you about their personality.
See-
Are they a stoner? Are they preppy?
I would say besides like tits and ass, teeth. I look at teeth.
Yes,
I
that
said
does
it's
say
like-
a lot about people.
Um,
Hygiene in general.
Well,
Teeth,
I mean, if
teeth
they're
are-
yellows, hygiene, yes.
See,
but
even like crooked teeth, like teeth are a weird thing for me. Like, I could date a chick with yellow teeth quicker than I could date a chick with crooked teeth. I don't know. Teeth are a weird thing for me.
I just don't. I wouldn't want to kiss a girl and then get a piece of cabbage in my mouth. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I could do
Good
crooked
question.
before I could do yellow.
Height. What if
I-
the girl's taller than you?
Don't care at all. That's fine.
that I don't give a shit.
Height is fine. Age
That's
is fine.
not
I
an
don't-
issue.
That's,
Height and
yeah,
age.
it's not an issue. Not
Yeah.
my thing. Girls older than me,
Honestly,
don't really
like, and
care.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think guys wear tight enough pants. That's just me. Like, I feel like their pants are just too. Like, I feel like.
Okay.
Well, some of them, but I mean,
See, I've got
That's
these.
the thing.
I've got these like tree trunk thighs though. You don't want to see
The
these
tree
in tight
trunks.
jeans.
Yeah,
like,
agreed.
Yeah, you don't want to see those.
Like,
in
I
tight
like
jeans.
fitted pants on men. To me, that's just like tailored.
See, we
like,
got these nice like
Tailored's
balls that
fine.
get like smushed
Skinny
by
jeans
those
are not.
tight
Skinny-
pants.
See,
I
she's
like
talking about
tailored.
tailored though, like as in they fit right
like,
everywhere.
yeah.
They fit
Like-
just you should have like
Okay.
a nice pair of.
I just
tailored-
call my tailor
Okay.
up and we can
Yeah, I
get
get
this,
that.
we can
Yeah.
get this rolling.
I don't
Yeah, I mean, you gotta get on that.
Okay, yeah. What? Okay, so you look at clothes, like shit like that. What do you look at?
Well, like besides personality,
Okay,
No,
but
but
say
no,
you
no,
don't
Don't
look
look at
You don't look at
personality.
personality.
but
I
points.
don't know, like like
Don't
that.
say you're in a bar and you see a guy.
Yeah, like you don't know this guy from guy from
if
Adam.
we're
You see
at
him
a
like 15 yards away. You're not
If
gonna
we're
look
at
and be
a
like,
bar, I notice what they drink. Because to me, that tells a lot about who they are.
Okay, that's actually
Because if
not
they
bad.
order like...
so then what if you're someone like me though and you don't have a drink because you're always regulated to DD? Then what?
Okay, then I think that you're responsible, and then you can drive me home.
Okay, now what does it say about me?
That's the truth.
That a lot of
That's the
times,
truth. Like,
what does it say about me? A lot of times at a bar, because now I'm just curious. Say I walk into a bar, I like to drink a lot of whiskey straight. Say I get like Jameson on the rocks, but you don't know I'm drinking Jameson. You just see whiskey on the rocks in my cup. What does that say about me?
it says that you like your shit straight up with no bullshit. Like, you know what you want. You don't want any bullshit mixed with it. And that you knew what you came for, and that's what you're going to drink.
This is quickly deteriorating into those Facebook.
No,
texts. Like,
that's
which
actually-
sitcom are you from the 90s?
No, I'm actually genuinely interested
This
in
is
what
because
that means.
I don't know, Emily, because you haven't been out in the bar scene like me, but the first time, like, when I hang out with guys, I notice, like, oh, you drink beer, that's cool, you like to chill, or if you have, like, you know what I
Even
mean?
just going to like parties, same thing. You watch like a group of guys come in. I'm sitting there playing beer pong with just like the chill group, and then you see all these frat boys walk in boat shoes, some like khaki
The boat
shorts,
shoes, man.
and like a button up or a polo. You know?
I
That
hate-
just tells a lot about.
I
a
hate
person.
that boat shoes get such a bad rep because
No,
they're
I
so
love those
comfy,
shoes.
man.
I
They're
love
so
my Sperry's.
comfy.
I worked all day in my Sperry's.
But when you wear a
So what-
Sperry's in a...
it's just
a
What's
collared
wrong
shirt.
with it?
See, I don't even know if I own. I own like flannel, but like that's you can't really
It's
wear
like you
flannel.
can tell
in the
sorority
summer.
girls from non-sorority girls.
I don't like sorority girls.
I don't either. So
I mean-
that works out.
Yeah.
Well, for the most part, like some are fine, but it's like
A
a lot of
majority
time,
of them?
if you're one of the sorority girls that like is all about her sorority, I can't really be
Right.
bothered by you. Like, I'm not about that because it's like that tells me that you are so focused and so in love with something that in 2 years is not going to fucking matter to you anymore. That it shows me that you're you're a short-term thinker.
That's like a catch-22
Well, like,
there,
sorority
baby.
girls are also, like,
You might not
very-
care about Dark Souls
they're
here in
very,
2
like,
years, but you're
bangable.
dedicated to it right now.
Right now,
They are
but
very-
Yeah, like, they're
That's
bangable.
true.
Like, you can just be at a party and just be like,
Yeah, any
like,
of them will fuck.
anyone will feel like DTF.
actually they won't because I was at I had a girl ask me what fraternity I was in. Obviously, you can tell I'm not in one because I don't know the difference. They asked me what fraternity I was in. I said I wasn't one. They said fucking GDI, goddamn independent, and then they walked away. That was at the AST house. And I was with John and Tyler. when that happened. And I was like, that is the bitchiest thing you could fucking say. Like, that you don't care anything about my personality. I could be hung like a fucking moose, and you don't fucking care because I'm not in the right fraternity. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't know. For me, that's weird.
I feel
Like,
like a lot of guys are fraternities just to, like, get their dick wet, honestly. Like,
that's what most
think
guys
that's
go
about
into
it.
it
Yeah.
for.
Like, I know because I have friends, guy friends who are in different fraternities, like, all, like, honestly, like, different places. And, I don't know, they're just in it, A, to make friends, but B, to get super hammered.
I've
and,
never
like,
wanted to pay for my friends. You know what I mean? Like,
That's true.
That's what
My view
say.
of it, yeah. But you can
I
tell
like
that some
my
people,
free
and they're just
friends.
like, oh, it's not just about that. It's just about the experience and the
it's about the philanthropy.
It's about
philanthropy.
No, it's definitely about drinking.
I remember
partying.
one of our friends, I won't say the names right now, like they used to say like, oh, we get so many more benefits. Like, oh, one of the fucking guys in our fraternity, founder of Jack Link's Jerky, so we get like a free tour and get free jerky every time we go to the company where they make the fucking jerky. And then like there's another one too. Oh, there's this guy who like has a local tailor shop. We get like 10% off, man.
We get like
Yeah, it's
we
just the
get a
most
nod and a
ridiculous
handshake.
the most ridiculous advantages you get, and it like it doesn't fucking matter. As soon as you're done with college, it doesn't fucking matter.
No.
Oh, I'm a alumni
Like-
now. I'm a god. Like, yeah, they don't fucking care about you anymore.
Yeah, like,
you know what I mean? Like,
My mom was in a sorority, and my dad was in a fraternity, but he was in a Jewish fraternity, and he was Catholic.
Sweet.
So it was super awesome. He just, like, he followed his friend in, and he, like, back then, he just got in for free. And, like, he's like, oh, the one time I did marijuana.
the one time.
Yeah, but
I injected marijuanas.
he's like, I don't know much
I
about
injected
marijuana.
2 whole
I
marijuanas.
did it, but I was wondering because I was a kid and I was like, what are these paddles for? Am I going to get beat? And they're like, no, that's from college, sweetie. So, and my parents are like, I don't know, they never talk about it. It's like it never happened. Like, they just have their paddles. So, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know. I didn't get the paddle. I got the dog chain. You know what I'm saying?
What?
I got the
bullet.
I got the rusty barbed wire is
bullet.
what I got on a stick.
Yeah, they just whacking their diplomas on the ass. Like,
What the fuck?
Honestly, though, more kids these days need to be whooping the ass.
no, I got my ass.
Oh, definitely.
I
Beat their fucking ass.
I got a sorority paddle across my ass when I was little, and I actually fucking listened.
I learned from that
You
shit.
fucking
No,
listen.
honestly, though, working in the public, I see so many parents with their kids, and it's sad. I saw, like, a baby sitting in one of those, like, the cart, you know, the little basket for toddlers and, like, little kids.
Yeah.
There was, like, a baby just, like, slouched to the side, sitting there, clearly way too young to be sitting, like, trying to sit
Right.
upright by itself. And then I saw probably, like, 4 or 5-year-old with a bottle the other day, with, like, a baby bottle. It just...
Fuck that.
Well,
My
kids will be,
parents
like,
put
running
my
around
brother
with
on a fucking leash.
How many
You know,
parents?
leash
No,
baby.
the kids come in. The parents come in, and the kids are on their cell phones. I watched one woman. It was about a 3-year-old boy who looked like a little girl because his hair was so long, and he was playing with the phone. And the mom asked him, like, "Oh, can I have my phone back?" No, and freaked out on her. Like,
Kid, you're about to
Why-
get your fucking
okay.
ass beat.
this adult is letting a 2-year-old run her own. You know, it's ridiculous.
Well, you know, I mean,
iPads and iPhones are.
and I hate to
becoming
put anybody on
babysitters.
blast. My parents, my mom does that. Like, she is like, I think that parents, like our parents' generation, is the worst about technology. Like, they take technology and just do not know the difference between technology and real life, and so they just go, "Oh, I can be on Facebook all fucking day. It's fine." And it's like,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
you got shit to go do. Like,
Oh, that's what
that
you're
are like parents always talking
Yeah.
about.
Okay.
No, I thought you meant like they don't understand. So I was just saying,
No, they
there's
don't.
two
No, no.
spectrums. Like,
Oh, they definitely don't.
my dad gets it. If he doesn't get it, he's going to learn, and that's that. It's like, you know, he's not going to be afraid of something. You
No,
know?
I'm talking
It's
about
like something that
parents.
comes out, he's going to figure it out.
Parents take social media way too seriously.
Oh yeah.
If you post, like, I can't tell you how many times through high school I got calls from my parents going, "So and so posted blah 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 on Facebook. What blah 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 blah," and I'm like, I don't fucking know. Why do I
Yeah.
care? I don't even know that person. Like,
And-
why the fuck do I care?
In fucking high school, I put like fuck or something on Facebook. My mom like called me at like
How dare you?
at like 9 p.m.
Those dirty words.
time when she's supposed to be in fucking bed and tell me like you need to take that off now. The internet is seeing that right now. You need
Yeah.
to take that off.
See, this
Like
is why I'm thankful my mom's not on Facebook.
I should
My
have
mom
never.
did, my mom
Yeah, I
did
should never
know.
fucking added her. Honestly.
See,
Twitter's like my bastion of places to complain about stupid stuff.
See,
Yeah.
Facebook anymore, like, okay,
Anytime-
see, Twitter, I'll put stuff, it's like, oh
Parents
man,
usually don't
this
catch on the
sucks
Twitter
about,
as much. Yeah.
well, see, it's like, Twitter I'll used to complain about, sometimes live, a lot about video games and stuff. It's like Facebook, like, today I just put, I threw the duck blue because, well, to be honest with you, I'd never seen a blue
Blue
duck.
duck.
That is literally what I put on
I
Facebook
never
today.
saw a blue duck.
Whereas on Twitter, I'm putting all this crap about what I think about Mario Kart because, well, no one's gonna see it, and at this point, I almost would rather they didn't. Just somewhere to vent.
Yeah,
You know?
well, I mean, to me, like, anytime my parents have ever been like, "Hey, you need to take this off of Facebook," I've always told them no. I'm like, it's always, yeah, well, yeah. I'm like, it's always free range. Like, if you don't like what I put on Facebook, unfriend me on Facebook.
Which
Like,
you don't have that many people
No.
to start with anyway.
I've got, like, when I moved here,
When you came.
when I came.
Oh my god.
When I moved here, I had like 400 people on Facebook, and now I think I've got 80 because I just went through and
I know you had that
routinely
many.
deleted every single person that I went to high school with that I didn't keep in contact with. Okay, yeah, we're like at time. Actually, we're a little over time. Fuck it, whatever.
Well, I mean, there's some editing in there too that
Yeah,
you're gonna have to do, but you know.
All right, well, follow us on Twitter at EatDrinkDump and subscribe to us on YouTube. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, see you back, bitches.
Yeah, we're gonna go drink. Yay! Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Is